So this Sunday at Double or Nothing, Jungle Boy Jack Perry won the Casino Battle Royale. He will face the AEW World Champion Kenny Omega in 2 weeks' time in a special episode of Dynamite. A lot of people believe that special episode is going to be Fyter Fest or Fight for the Fallen, one of the two, because they usually have those in this time period in June. So look for that. He beat Christian Cage. He eliminated Christian Cage to end the match, and he got one of the biggest pops of the night. He was over. People loved it. Trevor, what does this win mean for Jungle Boy? And, not just he's going to face Omega for the title, but just his career, because we've seen him, kind of be stagnant for a while, even though I think he has the second most wins of anyone on the roster, like all time. So what does this mean for his career and his trajectory right now?
I mean, when you have a talent like Jungle Boy, you have to use him, and as young as he is, he's been on the indies for a while, and then he came over here. He's like 25, 26, something like that. And to
24.
24, see, and to
My
still
age.
to still get the recognition he gets, and a lot of people, it's because his dad passed tragically. No, it has nothing to do with that. Yeah, he's Luke Perry's son, yes, but that has nothing to do with the talent this man has. He's just a talented kid, and he's starting to show that he actually has charisma too. Because at first he kind of, like you said, kind of stagnant, kind of lost in the shuffle. He paid more attention to Luchasaurus or Sanjay Dutt's little. I mean, not Sanjay Dutt. What's his name? Marco Stunt.
Sanjay Dutt.
I don't know.
How do you get Sanjay Dutt and Marco Stunt next?
I have no idea. I am sick. Okay. I'm blaming it on the cold.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Continue, my friend. Sanjay Dutt.
Anyway, sorry, Sanjay. We love you. Marco Stunt.
It's
Shit.
live TV, pal. Come on.
They make boy, take two. They pay more attention to those guys, but Jungle Boy has so much talent, and I think he deserved this. But unfortunately, of course, him with a program with Omega right now is kind of isn't really ideal because of the gimmick they're doing with Omega. But it will definitely get him over. It definitely get him over some more, because I honestly believe they're going to put on a great program, great match. I just hope the lead up is as good as the match is going to be.
Right. And I understand what you're saying when you say that, it might not be ideal to put him in this program for the world title when there's a, not a good chance that he's going to win. Actually, he's not going to win, if we're being honest.
Right.
But, you could say the same thing about MJF last year at All Out when he wrestled Jon Moxley for the AEW World title. The same thing happened. It was lukewarm. I think there was more of a chance for MJF to win at that point, but even then, it was just kind of Moxley just started revving up. There wasn't really momentum about him dropping the title, but MJF lost. But it wasn't the fact that I don't think it's he needs to win is the thing, right? I think the thing is he needs to be in this spot. He needs to be wrestling for a world title in the spotlight. So,
right.
The bigger, more casual AEW fans can see this guy is really good. Or more casual wrestling fans would be like, oh, who's Kenny Omega wrestling for the world title? Because, they might casually keep up with AEW. It's like, oh, this guy Jungle Boy. Oh, I heard of him. They watch the match, holy shit, he is great. And there's no one better to put him in when he's got this attention, the spotlight on him in the ring with than Kenny Omega, who's the best wrestler in the world right now, like I said. So I think this is a win-win for everyone involved. I think that Jungle Boy this is the biggest opportunity of his career. Before this, I think the only big spot he ever did was he had, I think, a singles match with Chris Jericho back in 2019. And even then, that was they just did it and then never went back to anything else. So when you have this moment, I think, especially with AEW, you're trying to build these young stars. You're trying to build Jungle Boy into something bigger. You already built MJF into something bigger. You follow this very similar model. You just do it in a different way. You just reverse the roles. In this role, Jungle Boy is the face. And I've literally said this. Jungle Boy has all of the attributes you really want out of a top guy. He
He does.
he's got almost everything. Can he get a little more muscle? Yeah, but you don't really need it. You don't really need it because look at the top guys in AEW. Like you got Kenny Omega. Yeah, he's a little bit of a bigger guy. John Moxley, sure, but then and even then they're not like behemoths. They're not like Batista or John Cena's. They're not these big guys. But then you got Orange Cassidy. You got people like, like Jungle Boy. MJF isn't like this gargantuan. Chris Jericho is not, in the shape he used to be in.
No, not at
Sammy
all.
Guevara, like these young guys, like I think it's okay. People want to see something that will entertain them. People want to see someone who can work and work within ring psychology. Hangman Adam Page, is likely going to be the face of the company for the next just few years.
Right.
Like the number one guy, and that's the big thing. He is by no means, like the epitome of a gargantuan wrestler. Like, he's got beef, pal. Like he's not one of those guys, He's but he can work, and that's what it's all about. He can work, and it works with the fans. Thanks for watching this video from Real Take Sports Talk. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also, remember to check out our live show every single Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. And remember, keep it real.